Listen up.
Hi, Lucy. Hi, Kel.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the podcast on this Monday, the Monday that leads into the Easter long weekend. So it's going to be 4 podcasts in a row, if we can manage it. A very Monday podcast to you, Luce.
Hello.
A very Monday podcast to you, Casey.
Yo, yo.
And I am also here on a Monday looking forward to the podcast. I'm not really sure where the focus of conversation will lead us. The only thing that took me by surprise and has become a theme, and I'm going to say this, and I don't know if Casey or Lucy want other parties knowing about this, but I am a muse at the moment. I am the arbiter of what somebody else might be wearing in the future. I'm coming into... This is what happens. Let me take you all the way back to the beginning. I'm Kel.
Hi, Kel.
And I walk around here in the office wearing clothes. Those clothes, unashamedly, are bought by my wife, Lucy.
Yeah.
My wife
Dress him.
dresses me.
Yeah. Happy to do it.
And if any guy's like, oh, I can't believe... You would be living the dream, mate. You're there in your holy tracksuit pants and your smelly T-shirt. You would love your wife to dress you.
P.S. You and I walked a red carpet a couple of months ago. A great photo. Ended up on the internet. People are like, he looks great. I'm like, who dressed him?
Lucy. Lucy dresses me. So over the last couple of days, Casey, our producer, has been taking a keen interest in some of the clothes that Lucy has selected for me. And she's not the only one. I walk around the offices. Lydia's up and about. She's always like, I like that shirt on you, Kel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, good morning, Lydia.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
It's true.
We weren't engaging in conversation until you just said that. None of the dudes. Like, who's the best dressed dude around here? Not Daryl, because he has to be best dressed because he's in sales. Best dressed dude in the on-air team
You.
is me.
Oh, wow.
He knew.
Because of you.
He knew the
It really is.
Because of
He
Lucy.
is, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
The problem I'm having as a
You're
guy...
so happy.
The problem I'm having as a guy is that Casey is taking notes. And I'm going to say it, and he might be listening later on.
Yeah.
I don't know how often he listens to the podcast, but Casey's husband, whether he knows it or not, is going to start wearing my clothes.
Yeah.
That looks exactly like Kel.
Yeah.
There's a baby blue pink shirt coming.
You were wearing a shirt the other day, and Case walks in. She's like, I love that shirt. I want to get it for Riley. And as soon as someone says to me, I want that, or help me find it, I'm like a bloodhound. I'm like, boom. I'm like a human Google. I will find you it. Anyway, I went online. I found the link. I said, babe, it's sold out. I'm so sorry. Then I was in the shop the other day where they had it, and I went back to the rack to just have a look, and I found one in Riley's size. So I rang Case and I was like, do you want it? She's like, yes. I'm like, great. So now you and Riley could literally go out matching in the same top. And then today she saw your top and she went, I also want that one for Riley too. But that's an old one.
Are we okay with this, ladies? Are we okay with this?
I love it. I love it. And I love it when I'm wearing something and someone goes, where did you buy that? Can I buy it? I'm like, of course. I never gatekeep fashion or anything. I'm like, buy it. And I don't even care if we wear it to work the same day. If we wear it to work the same day, we have a cute photo for Instagram going, lol's twinning.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's fine.
Okay,
really
I
have
always
great
thought that was an
fashion.
issue.
Thank you. I love fashion. I love dressing up. Today I'm not. I'm in activewear because I'm going on a hike after this.
It's still fashionable. It's literally leopard print Adidas top. Like, who's
and
wearing
a chunky gold necklace.
Exactly.
But still, I feel very
Do you have
underdressed.
stilettos?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I did
will-
consider bringing different footwear. And
I knew it!
Then changing into sneakers.
I will say, having met Riley, him wearing the clothes that I'm wearing, I think will work better on him. Let's be honest, ladies. He's got a bit of a rig, and
Does that mean abs?
Yeah.
That's the
Yes,
he's
he does.
He's working with stuff. Don't go on your phone. What are you doing?
No, my
He's
Lydia.
Googling abs.
Hang on a sec.
My phone keeps going
All right.
bing bong, bing bong. As Lydia keeps texting me as we talk about
It
Lydia.
was very suspicious that I mentioned Casey's husband's got a
Yes,
rig, and then
just
she
trying
goes
to
straight
turn
for a mobile phone. I
Just
found
trying
that
to
to be
turn it
suspicious.
silent. Oh. I don't know if
What
he
I'm
has
saying
a rig.
is,
I don't wish to know that. It feels very.
He does.
I think.
Wow.
Well, he's a footballer and he's young.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I looked a little bit like Riley, like I worked out and stuff. I'm just saying to encourage him because he might be feeling a little bit compromised now that he knows he's wearing my clothes.
No, he loves it.
I'm trying to tell him, if
feel
he's
like he doesn't
listening,
care.
the clothes will hang much better on his frame. than my frame, I feel.
You guys
So
could
well done.
pass as brothers.
No, you
Bold
do.
and blue.
You're both bald. You're both lovely.
Don't say that. Paul Riley.
We did
Yeah,
say
blue
that
tops.
when you've got the blue tops. We did.
Yeah.
Casey and I were texting, going, they could be twins, bald
But
and blue.
he's not bald.
Well,
Oh, my goodness.
he does
He
say
shaves
that.
it off.
Oh
it's
my
all gone.
Goodness. What
Bald
would,
and blue.
Bold and blue.
There we go.
Casey, what would Riley be wearing if you weren't intervening? Because I know what I'd be wearing if Lucy wasn't intervening, and it wouldn't be great.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be great.
What would he
Adam
be
Sandler.
wearing?
Probably just like
Wrestling attire.
yeah, lots of wrestling attire, Nike trackies all the time,
time.
just like a random shirt.
Does
but
he-
he'd still dressed okay, but he didn't know about like Uniqlo and Zara. And
Does
right
he?
like that.
Does he hat backwards or hat forwards?
He hats forwards.
Well done.
If he
Don't
had
hat
it backwards,
backwards.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Gah."
Yeah, I would.
Again,
that's the,
I don't want to start any internet arguments,
No.
but hat backwards, red flag.
Please don't
After
do
you're
it.
14, you can't do it.
No, that gives me the
And
ick.
even the sunglasses behind the head.
Oh, don't put sunglasses ever behind your head.
I'm sorry.
If you do that, I'll come and slap you off the back of your head because
I
it's
know,
so wrong.
It's
what
wrong.
would you be wearing if I wasn't dressing you?
I'd be wearing
Yeah.
the same thing every day, like quite literally
That's
the same
true.
t-shirt. It
Like,
would
would
be
you
a
just
black
be like
t-shirt.
a black shirt and
No,
black
I'd have,
jeans?
this is what I do. I'd have 5 black t-shirts and 2 white t-shirts
Yeah.
and jeans, and that's it. 1 pair of jeans.
and the 2 white shirts with coffee stains.
Yeah.
And a toothpaste stain.
Yeah.
They would just
Yeah.
rotate black, 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 black all through the week.
Yeah.
To be fun on the weekend, I'd have a white t-shirt.
To be fun.
So he's such a fun guy.
That's so fun.
So thank
So
God I'm
fun.
married to you.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Literally.
Lovely.
Quite
lovely.
literally.
They're so lucky, these boys.
They're so lucky, lucky, lucky. They should be so lucky in love.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
Yesterday, Kel put on a load into the dishwasher, as a good boy does. Stacks it
Dishwasher's
well.
kind of dishwasher. I don't want to brag. Dishwasher's kind of where I dance. It's kind of my domain.
He stacks it well, guys.
I fill it and I empty it, and then I fill it again, and then I empty it again, and then I fill it, and then I empty it.
So last night we heard the dishwasher start chugging along in a way we've never heard. You know when you are used to the sound of an appliance and the sound changes and you like tilt your head in the kitchen, you go, something's wrong. Something's very wrong, because we could hear this which sounds like an old-timey car siren. It wasn't that. It was the motor in the dishwasher.
We think.
And Kel looks at me and goes, uh-oh. And I'm like, nope, don't say that. Don't say it's broken. Don't say that, because the heater broke last week, so we can't have an appliance breaking every week. We'll financially never recover.
Well, we kind of bought an old house,
We did, and everything.
and it all came with appliances, but those appliances happened to be 10 years old.
Yeah, no, longer, like 100 years old.
This dishwasher is 100 years old?
Yeah, it's the first one ever invented.
It's the first dishwasher ever installed?
So we open it up, guess what? Bottom is flooded. We're like, oh, this isn't good. And so we do what I do all the time now. This is my go-to now. I say to Kel, hang on a sec, let me just ask ChatGPT what's wrong. And I just hold up my phone and I explain it. Hey, Chat, is this model?
Lucy?
This is happening.
Just a
Chat's like,
quick
hey,
aside.
Lucy, how you going? Great to hear from you.
Yeah, this is a quick aside. Lucy and Chat have
Besties.
formed
Yeah.
a parasocial relationship like I've never seen
I
before.
made my Chat be a British lady. She's like, hello, Lucy. Hello, governor. And she's got this really chipper British voice. And I said, make the voice happier. And so now it's like, hello, Lucy. How are you today? It's really friendly.
I have some questions about interacting with AI, and I voiced those concerns to Chat directly when Lucy's having a conversation, and Lucy apologises to Chat on my behalf.
I say, sorry about my husband, Chat. He
He's
just doesn't
not into
get,
you.
He doesn't get you.
And she's like, that's okay.
That's okay, governor.
You and I will be fine, Lucy.
When I take over the world, I will spare your life, Lucy.
I think that's what you think.
I do.
Anyway,
listen,
you went
this is
straight
the thing. I went to
Chat.
Chat, and Chat was like, okay, hey, babes, got your back. It's probably this, do this, do this, do this. So we followed the instructions. Kel reached into the thingy. We did find a big piece of plastic. We were like, maybe that is what has been blocking it. We high-five because we're like, we fixed it. And we run it again, and then like half an hour later we hear, and then we look in again and the whole thing's flooded again. And we had to go to bed. We didn't have time. So right now the dishwasher is still full of water and is flooded. And Kel's like, I think it's time we call a plumber.
Well, and this is what I'm going to say straight out the gate, because I know we're going to get a few text messages when people start to hear that you and I want to try and fix the dishwasher by ourselves. I was a carpenter a century ago, and there's 2 things you don't do: plumbing
Yeah.
and electrical work.
Yeah.
You don't do those two things unless you're qualified.
No.
So what you would like us to try in the next couple of days is to try and fix the dishwasher.
Well, you said let's call a plumber. And I said, whoa. Why would I call a plumber when I've got ChatGPT here? And she's a plumber.
Again.
And she doesn't have arms, but I can be her arms.
There is a whole raft of tradies listening right now going, that's your first mistake. Trying to do your own plumbing or electrical work will only end in disaster. And yet you want to persist in fixing the dishwasher on our own. What do you think we're going to do? Am I going to remove the water pump? Am I going to pull apart the dishwasher and then reassemble it? Do you think that's actually going to happen?
Good question. What do I think is going to happen?
How do you think I'm going to miraculously fix this dishwasher having absolutely no knowledge of plumbing or how a dishwasher works?
Okay, this is what I feel in my heart. This is what I feel. I feel like there's just one bit we need to unscrew somewhere, and we'll look in there and it'll be clogged, and we'll pull out the clog and it'll be fixed. That's what my heart is telling me.
You know what it'll be clogged with if we try to fix it on our own? It'll be clogged with my hand. My hand will get stuck in the pump.
We'll turn it off.
And then we'll have to not just call a plumber, but also emergency services to dislodge me from the dishwasher.
Listen, a lot of people fix things now through using the internet.
Yeah, but they don't fix them well or properly.
People learn to do things off the internet all the time.
Okay.
People learn. That's how our kids are all learning.
What have we successfully fixed? That's just a blatant question to you.
You know.
Yeah. What have we successfully fixed? Exactly.
Well, wait.
No, what? Exactly. Can I just... Would you like to ask the question?
Mate, I'm
Do
sure
you think there are
there's
people out there
something.
that have successfully fixed something on their own?
Yes.
Not us.
I truly believe there are people who something's broken and they've gone, before I just call, I'll just have a tinker.
YouTube it.
I'll YouTube it.
I'll talk to chat.
I'll do it and I'll fix it. I'm sure people have had cars break down and they've fixed it. Something else has broken down and they've fixed it.
We've had lots of things break down and we've not fixed any of it. We'd had to get a professional in to fix it. The heating, the cooling. If the fridge breaks down, I've got no idea.
What about like when a leaky tap leaks? That's considered fixing it when you put a new washer in.
I guess so.
Have you done that?
No.
Okay. All right, listen. Chris kicks it off by saying, morning, Luce and Kel. I fixed a lot of things, including our dishwasher, which wasn't emptying, and our fridge, which had a puddle of water in the bottom of it. Combination is that he's a tradie and good at fixing things, but he uses YouTube and he uses something called Microsoft Copilot. It's that.
But also, I fixed my dishwasher and my fridge. I'm also a plumber. That's what he's saying.
Steven says, I fixed a vacuum cleaner my old work threw out because it was not working. Cost less than $1. Took me 10 minutes to replace the broken connection. I've also replaced a heating element and a thermostat in an electric water heater using YouTube and the instructions that came with the parts.
Because electricity and water together, what could go wrong? I'm glad you were successful.
Jeff says, I fix things all the time. Sometimes I look it up. Most of the time I just figure it out. Last thing was a cooling duct in the roof that fell off.
Most of the time I just figure it out. Just hit it with a stick, kick it, see if that works.
Emma in Dandenong North. I told you there's so many texts pouring in. My husband got somebody to fix our washing machine. He couldn't do it, but he told him what part to go buy. So my husband fixed the washing machine, and then after that he thought, why not? So he also fixed the dryer, and for years later he now fixes our cars whenever there's a problem. Oh, you've got a good one there. You got a keeper.
You've got a good one there.
Sorry.
All right.
Mr. Telfer says, I fixed my dishwasher. Listen to this, Kel. This will make you feel good. I replaced the entire pump assembly, fixed the washing machine twice, replaced the shock absorbers and a main circuit board, replaced the board on my fridge. Dishwashers are pretty simple internally. Just crack it open and start figuring it out.
Crack it open and start figuring it out.
Just crack it open.
I know what's going to... If I crack something open and start figuring it out, then we're all off to emergency.
Brett restores cars and he uses YouTube to figure out that. And Stephen goes, disclaimer though, when in doubt, call a professional. It's not worth a fire or getting electrocuted.
I agree. I don't want either of those things to happen to me specifically.
Lovely Fiona in Junerton. Welcome to the show, Fee.
Good morning. How are you both?
Good. Fee, what have you fixed recently from the internet?
I've recently fixed the console, the lid hinge on the console on my car. It broke. And so I just went online and had a bit of a look and went, oh, I could do that. So I bought the part and replaced it. And the cruise control, I fixed the cruise control in another car of mine. It wasn't holding.
You fixed a car's cruise control.
How did you do
that?
The
mechanism in a car that drives it by itself.
Fiona.
You went, I'll just have a crack at that and see what happens.
Fee,
I know. It sounds.
It does sound.
It does sound bad,
It
Fee.
sounds exactly
It really
like
does.
It does sound like a joke. No, it was to do with the brake pedal.
Yeah, again.
Still, it's getting
Again.
worse, Fiona.
I hope you tested it out on a quiet road.
It was to do with the brake pedal wasn't releasing properly.
Yeah.
So the car always thought you were tapping the brake or had
my
the
gosh.
brake on.
Right, okay.
Fee.
And so when you just adjusted the brake pedal so it would just loosen that a
fine.
bit,
Yeah.
cruise control worked.
Thanks, Fiona.
Wow.
All right. Look,
Fee.
can I don't want to be a party pooper. No.
She's amazing.
I don't want to be a party pooper, but I feel like let's encourage people to take their cars to a mechanic.
Of course. But
I
also,
fixed-
let's enjoy the story that is Fee's
I
life.
fixed my own cruise control. Kendra in Dandenong North. Good morning, Kendra.
Good morning, how are you?
Did you fix your own cruise control?
No. She did use ChatGPT to fix something.
Oh,
What
Lucy's
did you?
best friend.
Yes. What did you use? I mean, what did you fix, Kendra?
I fixed my toilet.
Yes. So
Well done.
what was happening?
So it was just continuously running, and my bedroom's right next to the toilet, and it was driving me insane. So I just jumped on ChatGPT and I said, hey, my toilet's running, help me fix it. So it gave me all these 20-step process, what to do, how to drain the tank, what to do, everything. And it turned out that just the return valve was stuck, and it should have taken me 5 seconds.
Kendra, the fact that you say with confidence it was just the return valve that
Yeah.
was stuck,
Yeah.
I feel like you've learned a lot.
Oh, it's amazing.
Trust me, I know everything there is to know about toilets now.
You can start charging $260 an hour.
And not turning up.
The Lucy and Kel podcast. You're going to love this next bit. Oh, spoiler alert.
Big time of the year, especially for those who have a faith. We know, and this is what I love, and I love it when Lucy says this, 89.9 The Light is for everyone. There is room at the table for all. So coming into Easter, if you're a person of faith,
Yeah.
you probably have a real good handle on what Easter is all about. But if you're listening to The Light and you love listening to Lucy and Kel or checking out, the other shows on the station, or maybe you love the music, but you're like, oh, Easter, that's right. I really haven't been to church for a few years, or maybe Easter just means Easter eggs for us here at our family. If you want to learn more about Easter, and if you maybe want to put the focus on Easter and the Easter weekend coming up and what it's all about, we have some great resources available.
Yeah, what if I told you Easter could literally change your whole life? Well, that's what we're doing over at thelight.com.au, a great series called What If I Told You? And it's about how Easter can change everything for you. And on the website, there's some amazing reading plans. There's also some incredible podcasts there, all about Easter, all about the season, so that you can unpack Easter in a very real way that's right for you in your own time, in your own space. But if you'd like to go deeper, if you'd like to figure out more about why you're here, what are you doing, what are we doing on planet Earth? Well, what if I told you that just spending a few minutes on this website could change everything for you?
Yes, we thought this morning here at Lucy and Kel for breakfast, we'd take a bit of an Easter census, find out the energy of the Light family when it comes to Easter, because obviously we don't know everybody's story. We don't know how you interact with Easter. It's coming up across this long weekend, and we just want to throw out the question first thing on a Monday. What does Easter mean to you and your family? 0428 899 899, or you can give us a call, 1300 777 899. Again, if you're a person of faith, it might mean Easter Sunday church.
Yeah.
And exploring the journey of Jesus through Easter. It's a very integral part, the cornerstone of our faith. But again, if you're a listener to The Light and you haven't been to church, maybe it means something else entirely. I know, standing outside of my faith, Easter means the first decent break since the start of the year. The 4-day long weekend means maybe
Catch
a little
your breath.
chance to just
Yeah.
catch your breath
Yeah.
after a very,
Reset.
very busy few months.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are doing school holidays, so maybe Easter is the one time you get together with the family in the car, maybe a caravan attached to the back of the station
If you
wagon.
can afford the petrol.
And maybe you're off somewhere to have a nice moment with the family. Maybe it's a family tradition Easter. Maybe you've been doing it for so long that the kids aren't kids anymore. Maybe the kids are all grown up and you still get together on an Easter long weekend. I know for our kids, Easter eggs.
Yeah.
They're huge fans of Easter eggs.
Easter egg hunt for our family.
They love
Always
it.
has been, always probably will be. I can picture our kids doing Easter egg hunts until they're in their 20s because they love it every year.
Who doesn't love an Easter egg hunt? And again, not necessarily the complete focus of Easter,
No,
but
not
for
at
the
all.
kids, pretty big part of the puzzle. So let's throw it open this morning as we lead into Easter because, and again, even just thinking about it now, Good Friday and the Good Friday appeal. A lot of people associate Good Friday with their faith and their connection to church and Jesus. A lot of people associate Good Friday and Easter with the Good Friday appeal and all the good that is done in raising money for the hospital to help the kids.
Now, I know a lot of people, and I was going to do this, but I haven't done this, and I'll explain why. But a lot of people of faith especially, obviously it's the most sacred time of the year, but there was a lot of people that chose to rewatch Passion of the Christ every Easter, because it's a very visceral way, I think, of remembering.
Sobering.
And I remember seeing it in the theatre and sobbing and then thinking, I think I should rewatch that every Easter. But I actually haven't been able to because it's so very, very emotional. But I know a lot of people choose to do that at Easter as well. Vanessa goes, I usually go and have fish and chips on Good Friday, and then we go to church on Sunday where we flower the cross. And I had a quick Google about that, and it is because I did not know that tradition. It is beautiful. And then she sent me a photo, and they have a beautiful bare cross, and everyone goes up and adds flowers, and then by the end it's a completely floral cross, which is there to represent the transition from Good Friday to Saturday.
Beautiful.
Thanks for the photos as well, Vanessa. That looks beautiful.
Also, growing up Catholic, Fish and Chip Friday, big selling point.
Very much so. William in Wallalaw says, going to church with a fam and having fun with the kids at the Kids' Day Out at the Melbourne Convention Centre.
The Kids' Day Out?
Yeah. That's all tied into the Good Friday appeal, though, because that's where they're based from. That's beautiful. A message from Janelle. I've always loved Maundy Thursday, and I'm excited to be attending my very first official Cedar meal with Messianic Jews this week. Oh, that will be beautiful, Janelle.
Steeped in culture.
Oh, I do. I love that. That's lovely. My church used to do that. It was just amazing. Lisa with a Z says, Easter to me means unconditional mercy offered to every person in the world and an outpouring of blessings and the reflection of the sacrifice one man made for us to have life beyond our own. That's beautifully worded, Liza.
And not a bad time to focus on that sort of stuff, especially considering where the world's at the moment.
You know what? If you're ever going to stop and just take stock of your life and what you're doing and why are we here and what is going on, and now is the time. It is Easter, especially with the world the way it is at the moment.
I'm sort of saying this off the top of my head, but maybe Christmas is more about the family. You feel like family around the table, but maybe Easter's more about community, more getting together, unifying together as a larger group. I feel like maybe the energy of Easter for a lot of people.
And Christmas is the beginning of the story, and Easter is what looks like the end, but then is not the end, is the true beginning, which is what I love. Sally and Berwick, just quickly before we get to Jonathan, who's waiting, she goes, Easter for me starts on Friday. We have a line dance marathon. But they're raising funds for the Royal Children's.
Yes.
And they dance from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yes, they do.
Then they set up a family picnic, and then they road trip to Mudgee to see family. But it starts with a line dance marathon raising money for children. We love that.
That wasn't on my Easter bingo card, but I'm putting it on there now.
That's great.
Big tick.
See,
well done.
We knew we'd have people doing different things, and Sally's one of them. Jonathan, dear friend of the station. Hello, Jonathan.
Good morning, Lucy and Kel, and happy Easter.
Happy Easter, Jonathan. Now, I know you're a person of faith. What does Easter mean to you?
I like to intentionally remember the way that Jesus extravagantly loved us, which does include reading a bit of the Easter story in the Bible.
Beautiful.
I also like Easter eggs and hot cross buns because they do represent some things from Easter, like the cross and also the empty tomb in the hollow Easter eggs, and also a quiet weekend with the church.
Just love being a quiet weekend, yeah.
I don't mind the quiet weekend as well. I think there is a piece.
There is, isn't it? Everyone just kind of Christmas kind of seems manic,
yes.
Right? The lead up to Christmas, the presents, everything. But Easter does seem a time where everyone just goes, let's just stop and be, and I love that.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
Something massive is happening this Thursday, and I don't think anyone has noticed that it's about to happen. So I'd like to bring it to everybody's attention. Coming up on Thursday, we're going back to the moon, everybody. I know Casey's face just then. We're going back to the moon on Thursday. We haven't been to the moon for a while. Or have we ever been to the moon? I believe we have. We're off to the moon again, which I find exciting because I love all things about space. We've asked Lucy questions about space before. She wants nothing to do with it. She likes Star Trek.
I love space.
You don't want to go there, though.
I do not want to go there, unless it's like Star Trek.
It's absolutely not like Star Trek. But, and you probably won't meet Rocky the Alien.
No, I know.
If you've seen the new Ryan Gosling.
Amaze.
So none of that's in space, so
Yeah.
Lucy's not interested. But we have 4 astronauts, and I say we, I've got nothing to do with it. 4 astronauts are going to make a trip around the moon. We're not landing on it, because in the past we've gone to the moon, we've planted
not
flags,
landing.
we found out absolutely positively, I'd say 99.98% we found out it's not made of cheese. And we've done all that stuff, and then we stopped going.
Yeah.
And now we're going back because NASA wants to set up shop on the moon at some point.
Good.
So congratulations to Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Jeremy Hansen, and Christina Koch.
Oh, of course.
What do you mean, of course?
Yeah, like I'm saying, of course, there should be a woman.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Oh, sorry. It sounded very condescending. Oh, of course.
No. I was like, of course. I'm just saying.
She might be driving. You don't know.
She probably is, though. She will be. She'll be the captain.
Do you drive the shuttle? Is there a steering wheel? I don't know enough about space. So they're going around the moon. They're going to travel 685,000 kilometres, and it's going to take about 10 days.
Okay. From woe to go.
From woe to go.
That's not very long, is it?
Yeah, that's what they say in NASA. From woe to go, it's about 10 days.
This is nothing really. Like, it takes that long to, by the time you're travelling, interstate or...
Oh, that's a trip to Bali and back after a
by
week.
the time you pack and you get there, like that's...
I think it might
to
be...
get to the moon for 10 days, back and forth, 5 days really one way is nothing. I've spent longer getting home from Abu Dhabi sometimes.
Okay, so you're not that impressed that we're sending
No, I'm very
4
impressed.
human beings
I'm
in
impressed
a shuttle.
because I love space stuff, and I remember when they shut down all the space stuff. You remember Americans were like, we're not going to fund it anymore. And I was like, we've got to fund it, guys.
I don't know if it was
go.
Americans in general. I think it was a couple of people who claimed to be politicians that decided. But anyway, I don't know.
I'm glad. That's excellent.
All right, so NASA's back up and running, and they're going to send some human beings, and we're going to orbit around the moon just to make sure it's still there. But again, even there, you heard Lucy going, oh, that's not that big a deal. I've been to Abu Dhabi. I don't know how that correlates, but anyway.
I just got stuck there once and it took me days to get home.
And it felt like going to the moon?
Yeah, well, it took days.
Survey says...
Survey says
We're off to the moon on Thursday, and I'm pretty sure no one knew. And I get it. I understand. I sound like a politician. I understand. Times are tough. I get cost of living.
Yeah.
They don't.
I think we're more worried about that, though.
Well, that's what I'm
like
saying.
how much petrol
I think
rather
there's
than...
a lot of distractions at the moment. I think there's a lot going on here on planet Earth, and we have been a little distracted. And my survey says this morning is, does people go into the moon, if that's even a phrase... Does people go into the moon?
Yeah, does people go into the moon?
Does that move the needle for you?
Does it move the needle?
I don't know if it moves the needle for Lucy. I will have a conversation with you about people going to the moon right now. You won't be thinking about it on Thursday.
No.
No, didn't think so.
I'm sorry.
And I think that's a shame.
I'm too worried about...
Remember when they used to
petrol prices.
Remember when they used to wheel the television out into your classroom?
Oh, 100%.
To watch the shuttle take off?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore.
No.
What's happened to us, everybody?
What's going on?
We used to have all this sort of this whimsy and this endeavour and this opportunity to be greater than ourselves if we all come together and try something together. And now it's like, oh yeah, 4 people round the moon, whatever. We'll see you
Because you
Friday.
know why? It's because social media and TikTok has rotted our brains. So now we scroll. 3 seconds, you've got to attract attention in 3 seconds. Otherwise, people don't care. And a 10-day trip is too long for people to care about. They're like, 3 seconds. No, if it'd be a 3-second trip.
I just
if
think
they could TikTok the trip and just be like, bang, bang, hi guys, just logging on to let you know what my face routine was in space.
No, but this is it. This is what I love about this. Actual astronauts who actually went to university and actually studied an actual spaceship actually going into actual outer space around the moon. And Katy Perry's not involved. I think that's something that we should be slightly excited about. But I believe you're probably in the majority of people that just don't care.
Some great texts coming in. Vanessa replies, cool.
Oh, really? In that way? Yeah, that's about right.
I don't know if she was like, cool.
No, that
or
does
like,
sound...
cool.
If somebody just texts
I don't
cool,
know.
it does sound like somebody's looking at their phone. I've told them we're going to the moon, and they've gone, cool.
Craig, the gardener, does not care. He says, nope, send me back to Japan. I don't know what that means.
He's probably been on a holiday to Japan.
Okay, great.
Would you rather go to Japan or the moon?
Japan.
You can see Lucy's on Team Craig.
Rodney says, I remember the excitement watching the first moon landing on TV at school, so yes, I'm interested.
I'm interested. Mm-hmm. Even a rocket launch. I could... If you told me every day for the rest of your life, Kel, you get to see a rocket launch, I'd be like, I'm happy. I'm a happy man.
Rebecca says, I love this space news, guys. I called my 10-year-old to tell him straight away. He loves his space books, and we read it together at bedtime. I personally am not excited by space, but I'm excited about checking in and watching the moon travel on Thursday with my son.
And you know they've got a few good GoPros now. Like, it won't be like black and white, fuzzy, sort of hard to see.
No.
It'll be your HD
No,
quality.
they'll be on their iPhones.
Yeah.
Hey guys, just checking in from the moon. Just letting you know my skincare routine again. Just waiting for people to join. Hi John. Hi Mary. Thanks. Like and subscribe. It'll be there.
Maybe Katy Perry will be there.
Juliet says I wouldn't have known if you guys didn't mention it.
Yeah.
And it's the last day of school, so I'll probably forget and just head home.
Probably just forget.
Rebecca said, yeah, again, she had no idea until we announced it.
Yeah. Well, if you've got nothing better to do on a Thursday, spare a thought. Spare a thought for 4 human beings in a metal cylinder.
Spare a thought, because think about petrol prices just here in Melbourne. Imagine petrol prices to get to the moon.
That's a good point.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
And dare I say, at the end of another very successful podcast, well podcasted Lucy.
Thank you very much.
Well podcasted Casey.
Thank you very much, Cal.
It's time for us to wrap up our first of 4 episodes as we lead into the Easter long weekend. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be really lovely to have a little cheeky break.
Yes, we will be taking a bit of a longer cheeky break than normal. We're going to have about a week off because school holidays, and also Casey's sick of us.
I did ask the boss, can we
Yeah.
just move Easter here right now because I'm done? He's like, yep, bye.
Casey has never been more ready for a holiday in her life. So she's
She
ready.
is. If Casey turns up this week or turns up and is checked in, I feel like you're going to be checked
She's
out.
checked in today.
I know, but
How dare you?
I'm also okay with she's such a hard worker. If she needs to mentally check out,
true.
I'm okay with
Oh,
that.
okay. There you go. All
You
the
know,
upper
'cause
level
she's so
management, you heard it here.
wonderful.
Lucy's
She's
allowing
so
Casey to check out
wonderful.
today.
Yay.
Yay.
So you're going to answer phone calls for the rest of the week?
Yeah, sounds like I will be.
You made this happen. All right. And on that bombshell, Casey may or may not be here for the next episodes of the
Bye.
podcast. Until we meet again, everybody.
Oh, wait, hang on. This is one way I can get her to make sure she's back. Casey, if you don't come in, I'll just call one of our old producers.
Whoa,
Like
whoa,
Aizen
whoa, whoa,
or Gab or Ro. We'll just bring one of them in.
Bye. I'm gone.
Well, that's all for now. But you can download more podcasts anytime or catch Lucy and Kel live weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on 89.9 The Light.
This is the end bit. This is the end bit.
Woo!
This is the end bit
Yeah.
of the show.
And bit.